Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be pretty much record store day, other or non-record store day release finds, and I got some Beatles, mostly Beatles releases, and I got a couple solo albums and singles as well. And before I show those, in the previous record store day video that has all the Ringo releases, here's the hype sticker from the Ringo and All-Star Band 2019. I had it tucked away in the album. And then also when I went to go see Ringo in 2015, I got a program from Ringo, so I might once I get all the new releases all sleeved up and in my collection, I might slot this in just kind of on the back side of the record because I'm not really quite sure where to display this program here. I just have it on kind of like a shelf, so I think that might go well with the album as well. So just kind of wanted to show those two items real quick from the last video, and now we're going to go on to some albums here that I found at the second record store that I went to for some used vinyl stuff. So we're actually going to start off with a Beatles cassette here. Usually I don't buy cassettes. This is only my second Beatles cassette, I believe, but it was cheap enough, and it's a record store day. I like to support some local record stores every once in a while, so that's always good. So we got Beatles rock and roll music on cassette. 1976 release, and the actual cassette itself looks like it's been played a good bit. I'm not really too familiar with all different cassette colors and release dates and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, I doubt all the tracks from the rock and roll music album are on here, but I thought it was kind of neat, so I decided to pick it up. So next up, we got two 45s here, and the first one kind of surprised me because it's a foreign picture sleeve, and usually I do not find too many picture sleeves, let alone picture sleeves from other countries. So I was very happy to pick this one up from Spain, and it's Hey Jude, Back with Revolution. I really enjoy this picture sleeve here. The picture is really nice, and here's the back. And this one, I believe there's a first pressing or first cover variation when they list Hey Jude as 6 minutes and 8 seconds long. But this one has the corrected time. Here's the label on the dark Odeon label. Record's a little dusty, a little bit dirty, a little bit scratched up. But I really picked this one up for the sleeve itself. It looks really nice. So that's the only Beatles 45, and believe it or not, record store day purchases are not over yet because we have one that goes way back from 2010. We have Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the Run, backed with 1985, and this again was released in 2010. This was released a couple years before I started collecting, probably about 4 or 5 years before I even knew what record store day was. So he said that a guy traded in a copy or one of these copies, so I was happy to pick it up. The record doesn't look too bad. Just a little bit dirty. That'll clean up well. I don't have too much information on like how many of these are released, but I guess it was from the McCartney Archive collection. I guess it was just kind of something to promote the first archive collection, I believe. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, happy to pick that up as for record store day releases goes. And that does it for the 45s. And I picked up 3 records, 2 Beatles, 1 solo. And we're going to start off with Rubber Soul. This is a 1971 reissue on the Apple label. and this one is from Jacksonville. So record's in pretty good shape as well. And I've been again looking for different pressings of U.S. Releases for, I guess, a good bit of the year now, I would say. So it's another pressing slotted in for Rubber Soul. And speaking of different pressings, we got another one from Abbey Road here, and this one's going to be on the 1978 purple label here. Yeah, I believe this one was also in pretty decent shape. This is also a Winchester pressing, so not too bad there. Little surface scratches here and there, but it happens. Maybe a little. That's just a hair, so that's good. Anyway, so there we go. Another slot filled for Abbey Road. And the last record store day find for non-record store day releases, we have a promotional copy of Ringo Starr and Peter Sellers' The Magic Christian from the movie. So it's on a nice white label promo. Also has some promotional stamps here in red. And if I remember, the record looked pretty good. And it's a nice white label promo there. And nice to have it in the collection for kind of Beatles related items. So that will do it for this small Beatles update here. And I got a few more 45s coming in the mail that I'm pretty excited to show. I got a couple videos probably based on those 45s, and including a set that I've been working on for 8 years. So be tuned for that video coming up in the upcoming weeks. So thank you for watching.